Hey Capricorn, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of January 2024. We're already into a new year. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Capricorn, with a Starseed Oracle card. Now, 2024, I have to say right off the bat, 2024 is going to be a lot better. I know 2023 was definitely a challenge for a lot of us, and we are still trying to figure things out and trying to sort things out, and I definitely pick up on that for you, Capricorn. Now, the other thing I'm picking up too is I feel like this is going to be a very transition focused year for a lot of us, moving in different directions. That's like when I was writing in my journal today, that was the thing that really came through very strongly and very clearly, was moving in a different direction, pivoting, making changes. And I definitely feel this is going to be kind of that underlying energy as it relates to money, as it relates to overall wealth, and as it relates to our careers. All right, I'm gonna have to move my little candle here. Well, you know what? Maybe I can do a little bit of lifting that up. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. Now, already I'm picking up here with this Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the year that you need to be selfish, okay? Starting with January, of course. Because when I see that Six of Pentacles in the reverse, that means that you've been overly generous with your time, your knowledge, your resources, your attention. So it's really time for you to start kind of redirecting that generosity more towards yourself, more towards what you need, what you are trying to accomplish. Especially, you know, when you get clear on what you're trying to do in the new year, you're really not going to have a whole lot of time to be focused on things that are not really moving you in the direction that you want to go. Now, next we've got that Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups talks about connecting with people, and I do believe that you will find someone who is going to help you move in a new direction, someone who's going to help you move in a new way, Capricorn. Now, I feel too like this is something that doesn't start off with that intention. You know, it could be a casual relationship connection, could be like a party or something like that, and you meet someone and you have a lot of fun. And then as things progress, things definitely turn into a more goal-oriented, I guess, intentional connection. And I do feel like there will be some very intentional relationships happening for you, not only in January, but also this year, Capricorn. Now, we've also got that King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords talks about removing what is unnecessary, and we already kind of covered that with the being overly generous with that first card. So you're really going to be purging a lot this year, Capricorn. I feel like a lot of us will be. You know, we just don't want to take into the new year all the things we just don't need, the things we just don't want to tolerate into, you know, 2024. And so you get really clear about what you want, what you don't want, Capricorn. Again, I'm really picking up a goal setting, mindfulness, and really getting clear on what you want. Now, because this is a money and this is a wealth and career focused type of reading, there's going to be a lot of things as it relates to your work that you're just not going to tolerate anymore, Capricorn. You're really going to, you know, kind of set some boundaries. I do believe that you will also have some conversations with some people and let them know, hey, you're no longer available for this, or you are changing your mind about what you're doing as it relates to that. Now, some of these conversations could be a little bit tense, but I do believe that they need to be done. And I feel you also it's like you need to do this for you, Capricorn. It's more about you communicating what you want and how you feel. Next, we've got the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is all about stability and really building a strong foundation. This is also the marriage card, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of you get engaged or some of you actually get that dream job or start in that dream career you've always, wanted to do, or something that you've definitely been working on for a while. But this is a strong first step of really solidifying what you want, especially as it relates to money. Finally, we've got that Lover's card. Again, this is a divine union, a passionate connection, but it also means making a choice. And sometimes the choice is going to be, beneficial, regardless of what you choose. It's just a matter of what experience you want to have. The other thing about the Lover's card is that I'm also feeling like this is really a new up-leveling in your positioning as it relates to your money, as it relates to your status, as it relates to your wealth. Now, I'm not feeling like a lot of us are trying to be billionaires or anything like that, although I'm sure none of us would complain. But I do feel like this is all about positioning yourself and really kind of putting yourself, or I should say it this way, giving yourself the credibility without waiting for someone to say, oh yes, you can do this, you can do that. It's really about you making the decision and then saying, hey, this is what I want to do. This is the direction I want to go. And it's one of those things where it's like there's no question about it. You just have this clarity. And when you make that choice, excuse me, when you make that choice, everything else falls into place. All right, Capricorn, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of January 2024. What do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? Got some really good cards here, Capricorn. And you know what? I feel this may sound weird, but I feel very relaxed and secure doing your reading right now. And I think that's a good sign, because I do feel like you are going to feel very relaxed and secure as we move into this new year. There's not going to be a lot of anxiousness. There's not going to be a lot of worry or frustration. I feel like I want to move these crystals just a little bit. There we go. All right, so now this is a very emotional card, this Three of Swords in the reverse. And I think this is why I was picking up where I said I feel really calm. I feel really, secure. And I feel like Capricorn, that's really where you are. You've done the inner work. You've healed some things. You've released some things like we talked about with that King of Swords. And here's the thing. It's time for you to really grow, to really expand, and to really dictate what your life is going to look like. And you totally have everything you need to make those decisions and make the things happen, especially as it relates to money. You've got some new cash coming in here. Now let's look at that Two of Wands in the reverse. That is the card that talks about making decisions and future planning. Again, I think that's kind of the overall theme of your reading for this month. You definitely are making decisions and plans as it relates to your money, your work, your career, your investments, and your business. Either you're choosing to start one or you're ready to take it to the next level. But there's really a lot of decisions that you're going to be making in the month of January. Next, we've got the Emperor card. The Emperor card in the reverse means that, things could feel a little chaotic, but it doesn't throw you off course, not at all. And I do feel, too, with this Emperor card is that it also means that there's going to be, now this is definitely money related, but I feel like there's definitely going to be someone that wants to hire you to do something. And this is something you said no to in the past, but now you're ready to say yes. That's really what I'm picking up with this Emperor card. I'm picking up that this is somebody who's kind of frustrated because he can't get something done, and he asked you and you said no, but now you're like, you know what, I think I can do that. And this person is going to pay you something. All right, so if someone asks you or says, hey, can you help me with this? Just say, oh, yeah, as a matter of fact, I can. Here's my fee, here's my rate, or, here's what, what I charge, however you say it. But someone is definitely looking to pay you because they want you, they want your help. So just be aware of that, Capricorn, because I think sometimes a lot of us get caught up and we say, oh, you know, maybe I'm not skilled enough or I'm not qualified enough or whatever. But it's not really about that. It's really about, you know, you can help someone and they want to compensate you for that. Next, we got the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles is all about balancing the budget. Again, I think you need to evaluate your financial situations, make some goals. And this, I think, is going to be common for all the signs this month because we are in January, and that's usually the time when everybody kind of does the overall financial picture, and they start setting goals, and they start doing calculations, and then people start preparing for tax time and all those things. So it looks like you are going to be working on some of that stuff this month, Capricorn. I don't think you have anything to worry about, at least from what I'm seeing here. Looks like everything is going to be okay. Wow. Okay. So you've got that Ace of Wands again. There's definitely money coming in for you. All right, so, and taking a lot of action. Okay, so, Moon card. You may not have all the information you need right up front, but that doesn't mean you can't take action. As a matter of fact, you are taking action. That's what this Four of Swords is telling me. You got that Ace of Wands again. This is the cash flow card. Literally someone handing you cash. This is good, and it could be two instances here that happen where people give you cash. Now, I'm feeling one of these is a gift. You know, like maybe someone didn't give you a gift for Christmas and they see you in January. They say, oh, by the way, I've got a card for you. And then they throw in some cash or a gift card or something like that. So just get ready that you're going to be receiving things that have monetary value sometime in during the month of January. Next, we got that Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is the same thing. This is collaboration and partnerships. Remember, somebody wants to hire you. Somebody needs your help. And, you know, this isn't about, you know, giving away your services. Not at all. But definitely, people are looking for you to help them and they're willing to pay. Okay, so just make sure that you can I guess decide how much you're going to charge for your services if somebody asks you something, right? If someone says, hey, can you help me do XYZ? You say, oh, sure, let me get back to you on that. Let me check my schedule, you know, whatever you say. And then think about what is a reasonable, fair amount for you to charge for that help or for that assistance or for that job, whatever. Okay? Do a little bit of research. Don't be afraid to ask for an amount that's definitely, you know, more than fair. Okay? Because I feel like this person does need the help and they're willing to pay, you know, not that you're going to rip anybody off, but, you know, they're willing to pay, you know, whatever it takes because they need to get the job done. All right, so we've got that Knight of Swords next. Now, that's a timing card. When I see him in reverse, that means that things are going to probably not move as quickly as you thought. But remember that always, whatever happens with him, it always works in your favor. So whether things are behind schedule, it works in your favor, or if something happens ahead of schedule, that also works in your favor. So whatever happens as it relates to the timing of anything money related in that second half of January, understand that it's going to work in your favor. So don't feel frustrated or anxious or, you know, impatient. Trust in the timing of whatever it is, especially, like I said, things that are money, work, career, business related. Trust in the timing because it's going to work out in your favor. We already talked about that Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is you taking action, showing up, putting yourself out there. And, you know, I understand that's hard to do for a lot of people. You know, not to say that you're an introvert, although I understand a lot of people are. But even if you're not an introvert, sometimes it's still hard to just put yourself out there, especially when you're not, you know, entirely sure how things are going to be received, or, you know, if someone is open-minded or receptive to whatever idea you're trying to share. But that Four of Swords is saying, do it anyway, because it's gonna benefit you in some way, shape, or form. All right, Capricorn. I want one more card because I feel like we need one more card. Ooh, okay. We got that Ace of Cups. I like that card. That's a good one. Okay, so again, we've got that Six of Wands. That's the card of being seen. But when I see him in the reverse, it means that you're not being seen. So if there's something that you can do, and I'm feeling like this is for those of you who have a business or a side hustle, someone's not seeing, or they just don't know what you do. So that means you need to, communicate what you do or put yourself out there in some way, and don't be afraid to let people know. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that meme on TikTok or Instagram where it's a meme and somebody is, they say, talk about your business, share your business, promote your business. Don't be afraid to do that. And I think a lot of us are, because we don't want to be salesy, pushy, all the things. But again, if you do have a side gig or a side business, people don't know about you. So you need to promote, you need to share, you need to talk about it. Don't be afraid to do that, okay? Because people do want to support you. Next, we got the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, I like seeing her because she's always the card that comes up when people are purging, decluttering, making space for something new. Again, we're in January, so that's a pretty normal thing this time of year. So the Queen of Wands talks about there's going to be a lot of things kind of shifting in and out as it relates to the physical environment that you're in, as it relates to maybe your workspace, could be your home space. Again, this is going to free up not only space, but I believe that this is going to create some opportunity for money to come in. Now, you could be selling something. Maybe you are selling furniture, clearing out space, but also making a little bit of money. Maybe selling some things online on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, whatever the case may be. So there's going to be some money as it relates to you purging. May not be as much as you'd like it to be, but hey, we're not going to complain. Anytime we can free up space and make some money in the process, it's a good thing. All right, so we got that Nine of Cups. That's the wish card. Whatever you want is on its way to you, Capricorn, so get ready. Now, the Nine of Cups means that whatever you're wishing for, it's making its way towards you. It may not be in the exact way, timing, that you're expecting or that you're wanting, but just trust and believe that it will show up for you. It is coming, okay? Next, we got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords means travel. The other thing about the Six of Swords I'm picking up as it relates to your money, you're going to have to go somewhere to get something. So if somebody is selling something, you're going to have to go pick it up. Or if somebody is paying you money, you may have to go pick up the check. That's what I'm picking up. Is like you're going to have to go to the money or the thing in some way, and that happens towards the end of the month. Okay, and it may be a little bit of an inconvenience, but the good thing is that you're getting something. It's not going to be a wasted trip at all. Next, we got that Temperance card. Temperance talks about balance, talks about all the things that need to be in harmony as we move through this new year. I feel like, again, this has to do with your finances. You need to really make sure the checkbook is balanced. I'm also feeling like this is something where you need to allocate money. So every part of your financial life is strong and solid and really set up to help support you and prepare you for anything. Okay, so this is about financial stability and financial balance as well. So really make sure that you are putting money aside to save, and make sure that you are kind of budgeting. Like when you go grocery shopping and all those things, put a budget in place, because it's going to pay off in some way. It's going to help other areas of your finances. Okay, so when you have structure and discipline, it spills over and it helps every other area, especially as it relates to money. Finally, we got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups in the reverse talks about the start of a new relationship. However, this is temporary because this card is in the reverse. And again, because we're talking about money, I feel like this is like a work connection or a work relationship. So maybe you work with somebody on a project and then that's it. You don't see or hear from them ever again. But the relationship is good. There's just no long-termness as it relates to it. So Capricorn, Remember, we're talking about changes and shifts happening, also transitions, and all of that starts up in the month of January. You've also got money coming in, which is really exciting, and you are making some changes, and people want to hire you. People want to work with you. People want to pay you to help them out. So take advantage of that. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Starseed Oracle card. All right, the card you got is Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Wow. You'll survive this, Capricorn. And that's exactly what we talked about. New solutions and beginnings. All right. Well, if that card doesn't confirm everything we talked about, I don't know what does. But you're going to be okay. I promise you that. And your finances are going to be okay because you're going to make sure that it's going to be okay. May take some work, may take some effort, but everything's going to work out. All right, so you got new solutions and beginnings on the horizon, and that's going to be it for your reading. I hope this was helpful. Happy New Year. Happy birthday, Capricorn. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.